Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer general card readings, money and career readings, love readings, and for a limited time, personal readings. For the personal readings, you can see more information in the description box below. For the money and career and love readings, you'll have to consider becoming a Patreon member, which really does help the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot of things I plan to offer you, and with your support, we can get there. When it comes to the YouTube channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. Okay, thank you for being here once more, and let's get into your reading. Virgo, hi. This is Tarot by Naveen. Welcome to the channel. So we are going to do your love reading for the time frame of November the 3rd to December the 5th of 2025. Virgo, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So I've noticed that some people are looking at the readings but not subscribing. Please subscribe. It really does help the growth and development of the channel. So please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and also if you'd like to consider becoming a Patreon member, that's also a great way to help support the growth and development of the channel. So I'd highly appreciate you considering subscribing to the YouTube page and sharing with others, and I'd highly appreciate you considering becoming a Patreon member. Also, I've already shuffled all of these cards. I'm just doing a quick shuffle again, just because if I can get my fingers on them, because I clip my nails and it's kind of hard to grip them. But yeah, we'll get it done. Okay, so Virgo, we are now going into your general love reading for the time frame of November the 3rd to December the 5th of 2025. Let's see what's going on, Virgo. And we have, okay, Five of Swords. So in your love life, it could be family or friends, close personal connections. It could be that intimate love or love dynamics that you're currently in a relationship with or considering going into. Whatever the situation is, where you resonate with this, hmm, it's like a fight in certain respects, like you're trying to resolve something, okay, but you're going to come out victorious on either end. Either they're having an issue with you, you're having an issue with them, you're talking it out, you're conversing. It could be a bit intense, okay. It's like a battle, okay, between wills in certain respects is what I'm hearing. One part has their point of view, the other people or person has their point of view, and you're trying to come together with an understanding. But the Five of Swords is showing that there will be a resolution in a positive way in this, and the resolution is going to also further enrich the connection is what's coming through. Okay. And in certain respects, it's also going to enrich it in a way of seeing each other kind of differently in a more respectful and elevated capacity. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see, Queen of Swords. I just finished saying that. It's like you're going to see each other in a more respected, more elevated capacity. It's the Queen of Swords. It's that royalty that because you're both, or the group or your intimate love or your family or friend, a close person, friend, whatever situation is, you're willing to really talk this out and come towards this conclusion. The Queen of Swords is seeing the heart of the matter, only concerned with what will make this work, what is best in the best interest for everybody involved, And she's not just like speaking it, she's also doing it. Okay, there's an action involved with this speaking. Okay, so there's clearly some type of agreement on both sides on to cultivate something moving forward and in truth and in trust. Okay, for the clarification. Wow, yes, the death card. So whatever like conversation has been happening here and the conclusion of moving forward in truth and trust, it is changing the capacity of the relationship from night and day. It's literally changing the expectations, the way that all of you walk now in this relationship to a betterment. Okay, with the death card, it's like almost like that rebirth, like okay, kind of clean slate, blank slate, like starting over. Some of you very well could be starting over in a relationship, like something might have happened, concluded, hard talks would needed to be, spoken, and Virgo, y'all are willing to move forward now on a clean slate and let's do better. You know what I mean? And it's an agreed upon understanding. There's a commitment with this transition, this transmuting negative energies into positive energies. Okay, further insight into that line, and we have, yeah, see, my goodness, coffin, death card, coffin. See, it's done with. And I just heard, and this is for some of you. I don't sense it's for all of you, but it's for some of you, whereby this conversation, whatever this is, some of y'all realize that a relationship was not going to work, and you decide to move forward as friends. So that's definitely for some of you, but it's still a cultivating of a relationship for better. So some of you, this is more so moving forward just as friends, okay? But the majority of you, I sense this is the cultivation of a actual intimate connection that's rebuilding itself, changing itself for better because of something that y'all had to work through. Okay, absolutely incredible. Further clarification. Yeah, the King of Wands. There you go. So y'all are moving forward now with this passion, with this perseverance. There is better lifestyle choices involved in the King of Wands. This is taking care of your health, taking care of your social aspects and quality connections. This is speaking towards how your livelihood is going to reflect the way you move, the way you traverse things, the way you present yourself. There is this very elevated way of being now, as opposed to perhaps where things were. So there is this regality. There is this overall charismatic improvement of lifestyle that's moving forward in this relationship right now. Further clarification. Yeah, the magician energy. This is exciting, Virgo. The magician energy is saying, yeah, you'll have all the aces, you have everything going for you. All you'll have to do is choose to do better, believe that you can do better, and it manifests. Okay, this is that commitment, that knowing your energy, your strength, okay, your capabilities to coexist, to complement one another, to support one another towards this elevated way of living life, moving after your ambitions, moving after your dreams, taking care of yourself better, moving forward with more levels of charisma, the wanting for this transformation into becoming a better person on so many levels, and that's for both of you. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, wow, the Eight of Swords. Whew, this is pretty intense in a really good way. Um, so how would I put this? The Eight of Swords is, there's this, how would I put this? Universe, how would I put this? there is this like deep, um, deep, like, oh my goodness, it's okay. um, it's almost like both of you had to struggle, or everyone else had to struggle to separate themselves from what other people were saying, from what other people were judging, from building other people's livelihoods or fortunes, or um, like being busy about cultivating other people's hopes and dreams, and not vesting into yourself and believing the type of lies that you didn't even, some of you may not even have known that were lies. In certain respects, they were just manipulative to hold you down, to hold you back. And you both are freeing yourself, okay? And again, some of your cases, just a few of your cases, that's you independent, okay? But overall, for all of you in this relationship, um, there is this freeing of your minds from external factors, and trusting in each other, or this connection that you elevate one another. You allow yourself to be independent and connected at the same time, and not being worried about the concerns and the judgments of the external energies, which could come from friends or family or coworkers or whatever. Okay, and really living your truth. Like, that's why this elevation is happening here. Okay, believing that y this connection can be more, and you don't need to believe in the judgments of others. Okay, that's very strong. That's coming through there. There is this liberation, and that's probably partly of this transformative energy as well for the insight. Yeah, see, imprisonment. Y'all are freeing yourselves from this imprisoned state of identity, of relationship. This is a whole new thing that you're moving forward, with this significant other or others with. It's absolutely incredible. It's powerful. It's painful, but you've made the commitment to do and to become better. Death card, coffin. Okay, out of this imprisoned state. It's absolutely incredible. Which I find interesting is that this is a very intense energy. It's like, this is death, and this is also death. This is imprisonment. This is also imprisonment. Like getting out, like changing entirely. Okay. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the Hierophant. This is that dedication, the commitment to this relationship, and for some of you, commitment to other external factors such as connected jobs or projects, or the livelihood aspects that's connected to this relationship and each other. Some of you are going like like in this change, in this moving forward together. You're making it official. So this could be like finally starting that real relationship, solidifying it with a contract. Could be a marriage, could be a business, uh, intimate connection in certain respects, like going into business together with a close personal dare friend or a family member or whatever. But definitely could definitely be marriage in whatever capacity. But this is that the ink dried on the paper commitment. Further clarification. Yeah, the King of Swords. This is this is the words. This is the strategy towards. This is how it's going to go. He's his. It's going to it's going to be moving, moving forward in a routine capacity that continues to elevate things, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. The word has been made, the agreement has been made, and they're going to be free to then venture with more lofty ambitions, lofty goals, to build something together. Okay, so understand that whatever you're signing here, whatever you agreed upon here, um, it could be living together in whatever capacity, is going to be truthful, it is going to be practical, it's going to be sound, and it's going to be reflective of this new capacity of elevated livelihood that, you and your significant other, or others, or family, or whoever it is that you're involved in right here, has agreed to. Okay, so it's very secure, prosperous. You don't have to worry about it. Further clarification. Yeah, see the Queen of Cups. Listen, look, this is the like the intellectual understanding. Like you had to get the like Virgo, you had to get the practical applications agreed upon. If you're going to be moving forward in certain respects, the passions in there and the intellectual civility is there, and now you have the Queen of Cups, the emotional aspects are there. This is, even though it may seem a bit cerebral in certain respects, but it's also very loving. Like that you and the other party, you want this, but you want it to make sense. Okay, and that's what's happening. You see this? So the Queen of Cups is understanding your emotions in this, understanding their emotions, and understanding everything else that's working together and making sense out of all of this. Okay, it's really hitting a heart and mind capacity in the best possible way, like alleviating any concerns. Further inside this line, yeah. See, my gosh, courthouse. What did I say? Especially with the Hierophant. This is like getting the legal concerns out of the way. Some of you, this could also be a prenup, is what I'm hearing. Okay, but whatever it is, you have assurances, and you're ready to further move on a more emotional side, because the agreements, the discussions, the fights, and just moving forward and getting out of other people's head and other people's concerns, and the commitment towards one another in whatever capacities, you have to get through that in which to build something of your own, whether you are the few who are going on independently and like leaving a situation, and that could be the few of you who might have even gotten a divorce or something like that and just want to be friends or whatever or move on. But the majority of you, this is like that intimate connection of agreed understanding, like how we're going to move forward with a family, with friends, how are our finances going to be connected in this, how are we moving in together, getting all those things together, okay, with a way whereby you don't have to worry, with the practical foundations of this relationship. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, see, I literally just finished saying that. Oh my gosh, the Four of Swords. This is no more worries, no more concerns. You can rest easy now. You can rest easy because the Four of Swords is also like you finished an engagement. It was draining. It and you just need to rest now, and you can rest peacefully and calmly, like going through this. Like things are settled in the best possible way. And look there, the Queen of Pentacles. You don't have any worries about your practical longevity with this person or with this commitment. You're both going to move forward to cultivate the resources, the finances, the health, the physical dwelling, the social relationship structures, all the kind of stuff for the long term. You don't have to worry anymore, Virgo. This is something that will move forward in building and becoming more abundant as time goes on. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. My goodness. So the Seven of Pentacles is like that cultivation. It's that work, that work ethic that's going to bring in the harvest. Okay, so it's like the work that you're doing, getting the tools and all the kind of stuff, the agreements, resting easy because you already have everything together, and this is going to bring in a harvest as time goes on. It's absolutely incredible on so many levels. Wow, this is that quality work that brings in, like, it really, because you're doing a lot in this connection, and it's gonna produce the fruit as time goes on. Okay, further insight. Yeah, see, look, family room. It's I just finished saying that it is that livelihood, that lifestyle, that security of shelter, of a cooperation, of peace of mind, of a happy, harmonious home, and cultivation of peace and happiness and abundance. That's what's you don't have to like labor on it anymore. You don't have to have anxiety about you moving forward. It's gonna develop into this beautiful, beautiful existence to get together. It's absolutely incredible, Virgo. So let's get into your extended. The extended is going to go over the primary. It's going to give either complementing energy, or it may give a little bit deeper insight. It will have the clarifiers, the further insights, and also the angel message. Please rewind back, cross reference what was said so you can get more of an understanding. Let's see what is happening. Yeah, the Four of Wands. This is y'all trying to traverse these different options. Okay, trying to figure out what pathway to take. But there is a sincere passion towards wanting to have the best outcome, the best structure, the best options to move forward into. Further clarification. Yeah, see, again, the moon energy is like the answer isn't readily in your face yet, per se, but as long as y'all continue to move forward, it gets brighter, it gets more illuminated, the answers come more readily, and you're ignoring the howling moons or the external energies of judgments or concerns or whatever have you. Okay? For the clarification, yeah, the Five of Pentacles, there is this concern of lack, which is going to be going away. Okay, that's part of the practicalities of this. Okay, but we already know you're going to get the answer. You're gonna like talk it out. You're going to come to an agreement, and you're going to move on. Okay, you're just kind of trying to figure out things right now, but it's going to work out. Okay, so whether you are that few who is decided just to be friends and moving on independently, or but the majority of you is like figuring out this relationship, how the structure is going to go, and moving forward and building that capacity. Further insight, yeah, message. There's a lot of back and forth, a lot of talk. We already know that there. So going on, and we have, yeah, the Emperor. There we go, the Emperor. So you're going to come to that agreement. You're going to come to that peace of mind of, okay, this is how life is going to go. This is what we're deciding upon. This is our finances, our friendship group, our family group, our securities. This is like how we're going to maybe do a family, or how we're going to move forward in this relationship, making it more substantial or meaningful. This is my dreams, your goals, my goals, and how is that going to work together? It's taking command of this particular relationship in the best possible way. Further clarification. Yeah, there you go. The King of Pentacles. My goodness. Yeah, the King of Wands here, King of Pentacles here, is that very mature, very succinct, clear type energy in what you're all about. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, and by the way, the Emperor is all the kings wrapped up in one. So the King of Pentacles is like, okay, so how are we going to make this work? Okay, the King of Pentacles wants this to last for the long term. It has to be practical, it has to be sound, it has to be able to support us in this relationship, as well as those future dynamics such as friends and a family and children, if you want children in the mix, or business development, career path development. It has to make sense for the long term, and for safety, for security, for peace of mind. Okay, and you will have that. You're not going to be listening to these external energies anymore. You're going to be making these decisions together, what's best for you both in this capacity. Further clarification, yeah. Once you made that commitment, of course, the Knight of Swords, you're going to stick to it. You're going to run to it. You're going to act swiftly. You're not going to slow down. The decision has been made, and there is nothing going to be in the way of you, nothing holding you back. Okay, it's absolutely incredible. There's a lot to be said about communication in a relationship. For the insight, yeah, community. See, you're moving towards a better, harmonious community, a very prosperous career path, understanding with one another, or business understanding with one another. Some of you are going to be relocating out of a bad environment with your significant other into a better environment with your significant other. It's going to be more uplifting and more encouraging, more supportive of the relationship. It's absolutely incredible. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the Ten of Swords, leaving past mistakes, past grievances, past pains, past backstabbings, betrayals, past strifes, past words and daggers, all that behind, and going towards the sun. This is what both of you have decided. And again, if you are in that view of independent, like you left something, this is like you moving forward, and that's the path. It's just not going to repeat itself. But overall, this is definitely more so. A lot of you who are in relationships, you're leaving that environment. You're leaving past grievances of one another, and you're moving forward into this brighter day. and it's not going to repeat. There's a lot of trust in this. Further clarification, yeah, see, the Eight of Pentacles, and I sense this coming along too. The Eight of Pentacles is like, okay, so we're updating everything now. We're bringing back into motion our dreams and desires for betterment. We're cooperating and making a new change, a new spectrum of health, of wealth, of financial responsibility, of creative prowess, of really working on this, and putting our energies in this. It's going to move away from the darkness and head towards a more prosperous and uplifting and harmonious, very abundant life together. It takes work, it takes dedication, it takes a special type of creativity, but you're both are going to be doing this together. Okay. Further clarification. Yeah. See, especially with the courthouse and everything. Look, the Empress. So your work is going to produce fruit, like I said, together going through this, and it's really encapsulating those said and unsaid desires. Okay, the Empress is showing this is incredibly positive. She sometimes comes pregnant, so it's the process of things. Okay, because all of this is definitely not happening overnight, but you are on the right pathway. Okay, especially a lot of like certain things are going to be happening, especially around here in the time frame of this reading. Okay, and moving forward, this is the energies that's happening in this time frame. But there's going to be a lot of nurturing, a lot of growth and development, and a few months down the line, you'll see that this is going to be a much, much, much better relationship than where it somehow started, because y'all made the commitment to basically start over and let's do it this way now. And this is also showing a lot of good sex, a lot of good relationships, social aspects, travel, just a lot of excitement and enjoying one another. There's absolute abundance with the Empress. Okay. Further insight to that line, we have, yeah, mature man, because this relationship is going to be very mature with one another. You're going through something intimate with this connection. Okay, it's not duplicate. It's not. It can't be duplicated. It's something special between you both, or between this your grouping, or whatever the situation is. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Anxieties and concerns, sometimes they come and they go, but no need to worry about that. Okay, these are unfounded anxieties. That's life. Life, it's not always a bed of rainbows. It comes and goes. The universe saying, don't dwell on it. It's just those tremors. You know what I mean? Almost like doubts sometimes. Like things are getting too good to be true. It's like, no, they are true. Okay. Further clarification. Yeah. You started with the Five of Swords, also ended with the Five of Swords. Again, there's going to be, tits and tats, arguments every there, different, what do you call it? Different point of views and all the kind of stuff. But the Five of Swords, like, you will always have the victory in this. Okay, that's just a part of the relationship dynamic. It comes up with those upheavals, but y'all are going to get to know one another more intimately because of these viewpoints as you move forward. This is nothing detrimental. This is just life. Okay, but it's a part of the excitement and the energies. Okay, the Five of Swords is winning the battle, winning the varying things that may come up, in life. So it's nothing to over fret or over concerned about. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. You're going to have even more choices as this continues to develop. So much excitement, so much experiences to be had, so much memories to take. And sometimes it's going to take some other thoughts of what's the right way to go forth with varying ventures, such as maybe how should we expand the business, or where should we put the children in school, or maybe try a new sex position. It's excitement, it's adventure, it's a lot of substance that's going to be happening right here. Okay, it's definitely not a boring relationship at all. So let's see what else is happening for the insight. And we have bad health. So what's coming through here is like, again, don't let like over anxiety or over worry or over like over processing or thinking too hard, or making some like a mountain out of an anthill, as they say, take away your peace of mind or your health. Okay, because we clearly see there's a lot of mental stimulation going on here. It's it's too good to be true, but it is good. Okay? So don't get yourself into a frenzy is what's happening there. So let's get into your angel messages for each side. Okay. And Virgo, we have choose a new direction, definitely, because that's literally what you're doing here. Some of you are leaving a situation, some of you are with the connections deciding to start over in the new direction. And we already knew that, which is awesome. So just further clarification on that. On this line, we have forgiveness. Definitely, there's a lot of discovery happening right there. Okay. And right here we have big happy changes, and we already know that with everything that's going here on this line, so much change that's happening in this line. Please rewind back, cross-reference, see what was said, especially in this line. Big happy changes. It's absolutely incredible. Last thing over here, be assertive. Okay, so remember with those mental stimulations, just speak your mind. Okay, you're gonna work it out. Because life is like that. It's not gonna just be happy-go-lucky all the time. But just speak your mind. There's a lot of love here, and they want this to continue to work in the best possible way. Okay. So Virgo, this has been your love reading. I really do hope that has helped you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and please consider becoming a Patreon member. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, and I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.